Hi there, my name is Per Magnus and I'll be talking to you about what is an advanced agile team. So let's proceed. An advanced agile team will want to ultimately impact these 7 top results. That will take a time, but that's the ultimate. So an advanced agile team will ultimately need to be able to deliver quite a bit of business impact. This is what an advanced agile team may look like. You have fun and you deliver results. And the advanced agile team concept that we're using in 2 different courses, which are the Advanced Scrum and Agile Master course and the Advanced Agile Teams course. So what is an advanced agile team then? You can have an advanced agile team both in a suit-based environment where people wear suits, or in a more leisure wear environment. It doesn't matter. An agile team can exist in any kind of organization. Some organizations with bad mindsets may be more difficult, but suits are okay, leisure wear is okay. Most agile teams starts with Scrum, some kind of basic agile package and start package. And the most commonly used agile start package is Scrum. There are others such as XP and DSTM, but Scrum is most famous. So most of you agile teams probably started using Scrum. The question then, when we want to go to the next level, is what happens next? How do we get to the next level, and what does next level performance mean? So we start with an agile basics start package, probably Scrum. What we need to remember then is that Scrum is actually just 1% of what agile is. There are lots and lots of agile out there. Extreme programming is one example. DSTM, another agile, both start and next level package, European based, is DSTM, Kanban, which is agile-ish. Feature-driven development, facilitation for agilists is important. Facilitation is a core agile skill, user story mapping. Lean startup is maybe slightly outside of agile, but we need to relate to it. Design thinking is very close. Lean UX is very close. Agile testing in the middle of agile. And we need to understand customer journeys probably. So there are lots of different cool things we can learn. There's lots and lots of stuff to learn. And these are just very, very few examples. This is just a few examples of what is out there. The realities in your workplace may be, the situation may not be perfect. Is it ever? But we need to start from there. So an advanced agile team need to deal with the real world out there, right? Otherwise we're just using buzzwords and it doesn't mean anything. So there may be a certain level of confusion. You may ask yourself, vision, where are we heading? What vision? Requirements that may not be very clear. The mandate may not be very clear. Who is your boss may not be very clear. And what you're really supposed to do may not be very clear. So there may be a certain level of frustration. Policies may be silly, preventing you from doing good stuff. So there may be a certain level of frustration from time to time. And we need to recognize that that's the way it is. Things are not perfect, and if we want to become an advanced agile team, we cannot sit around and complain. We need to do something about it. So the impossible job that you, the agile team, has is, in the middle of all this confusion, deliver great stuff while pleasing all the stakeholders and ensuring the product is loved by your customers. It may not always seem fair when we look at the confusion. But the only way to manage an imperfect surrounding, an imperfect organization, is to lead your leaders where they are lacking and kidnap the process and take initiative. There is no other way out. We'll be discussing that a little bit soon. The first next level step then, what is that about? As a goal based on, naturally, you probably need to become more business savvy. The business people, the higher up management people you need to be able to communicate with them in a way that they understand. But probably, ultimate goal is probably the 3 middle things here. You probably want to be even better at pleasing your customers and other stakeholders. So they want to rate you highly, right? You need to have more fun at work. Being an agile team in some environment can be a bit tedious. And sometimes you wonder if you're really agile. It's kind of not fun, right? And you also need a key skill you need to build to be able to have more fun, have more impact, to become an advanced agile team, is actually to make sure that decisions are made in your surroundings by people you do not have formal mandate over. So your skill to facilitate others, to facilitate your environment, and making sure that decisions are made, policies are changed in a way that makes things easier for you and your customers is a key skill. Transparency is important. You need to measure things. The surrounding, which is a bit away from you, need to see figures, and you need to understand figures and understand what others look at. Yeah. The agnostic agile approach, then, what is that? This is the agnostic agile logo. The agnostic agile approach is about not using methods and ways of working and stuff just to use stuff, but actually to use stuff because you want to achieve something, you want to optimize for something. So you need to start using all these great tools in a way that achieves your purpose, achieves your goals. And that's really important. You need to be much more goal-driven and purpose-driven. So this is an example team journey. First, you start with a basic agile package, probably Scrum. You need to become more advanced. We have talked a little bit about what that means, and you need to learn some new practices and understand the team process in a wider scope. And then double click on some of these things and become even better at it. So this is another way of looking at it. An advanced agile team needs to become, first climb up to the advanced platform, which is in the middle here. And then from that advanced platform, double click, learn more and become better at, for example, these different subjects. Probably for many teams, becoming really good at doing agile facilitation is a key skill, because you need to be really good at facilitating your surrounding, making all your different stakeholders agree on what are the priorities, and using good prioritization methods that they like, and you arrive at a good prioritization. Lots of agile teams are caught between different stakeholders wanting different things. Yeah? So agile facilitation is just one example of what you need to learn to deal with that. So the agnostic agile approach then is about actually making sure everyone gives you thumbs up, including yourself, because you need to be happy. So that means basically more value created, more fun at work, happier customers, and happy internal stakeholders. You need to be able to communicate with them, even the stakeholders that are a bit far away. And that also requires one mindset shift, which you may have done already, and some of us don't always have the mindset. We wake up on a bad day. And that is that you as a team and you as a person, you happen to things don't happen to you. And it's a really important mindset thing. And I've been talking to my children about that since they were really small, and they still hate me bringing that up. But it's actually very true. It goes for children, it goes for young adults, it goes for grown-ups at our workplace, and it goes for an agile team too. We need to really consciously decide that our mindset, if we happen to things don't happen to us. If you want to have more questions, you can visit our website, or you can just email me, Jacob, or Kajsa, for example. And I hope this was not too long and you got the gist of what an advanced agile team is. And thank you for watching this far. And have a good day or good evening.